There you go, guys. Well, making a bit of progress over here. Um, as you can see, so I've only just got one tech screw in the top of these three at the moment. I haven't got any other tech screws anywhere else to hold anything steady. But what I did is I downloaded a angle app from the phone, and I just got the angle of the head here, what angle it was sitting at, and it's sitting about 10 degrees. So because I got 45s and 90s, I just made sure that everything was running reasonably sort of parallel, so I can sort of get everything sort of flowing in the right direction, and I know that it's all going to line up together roughly. You can tweak things a little bit when it comes to the actual steel tube, like you can shift things a little, but it's going to run pretty close to this. So I got my first pipe down here, and I got the 45 on the bottom of that, and I got a 90 and a 90 and another 45 on down there, so that's running parallel. So that's your first two running together to join into a first two into two into one. I've just started this one a wee while ago, or a few minutes ago, so I've got that ready to run down roughly beside that other one. So I'll run that down. So this pipe here is probably going to be obviously going to be a little bit shorter than that one, but hey, it doesn't really matter too much. I possibly could have pulled that back to there, and that would have probably shortened it up a little bit, and I probably could still do that too when I come to metal, because there's nothing that's going to hold into. But I just thought for the sake of it, I'll just run it down there parallel with that one for mock-up. Like at the end of the day, I haven't got any real sort of clearance issues with touching anything at this stage. Like the only other thing that comes through here is trans lines and stuff like that, and I've still got plenty of room to make sure they're all out of the road. So that's all good there. And the shifter cable, I presume, will just run up along here somewhere, so that's going to be right out of the road as well. So I've got that shift linkage out of the road. I've still got the top piece up here, but I've got the rest of it out. So I'm going to have a rough measure up and see how far back I want these first two to come back, meet up here before I run it into I haven't got any collectors or anything yet, so I'm sort of just getting the first sort of stages done, and I've also just roughly set a couple pipes down below, which will represent the two 2-inch pipes that run down underneath the carb, beside the trans. So I'm just roughly working out how far I'm going to cut each piece of pipe before it joins into two, and then I'll probably join it into two on the flat, and then the piece of 2-inch will run down, so it's not 4 pieces of pipe trying to snake down there. So I'll run that down on the flat, down into there, and then this one here I'll run down to a similar sort of position and try and get it so it's reasonably close to running into the other pipe as well. So I presume I'll probably run these, the most logical thing is to run these two into the top pipe and run the bottom ones into the bottom pipe down there. So I'll do a little bit more, and we'll get back to you shortly, and hopefully I can show you a bit more, and and it'll be in rough position, and the only thing I'll probably need will be the two collectors here, and then the collector underneath, and then I can have a good look, see if there's anything I want to tweak or change, and have a real good look for clearances, just make sure I'm not too close to anything anywhere, and we shouldn't be far away. So we'll get back to you shortly. Alrighty.